I am originally from France, but I lived and worked in the UK for quite a long time, actually. So I was a research analyst and working with portfolio manager. I wanted to transition to a role fully focused on sustainability. So I figured out that I wanted to do MBA in order to gain sort of like a lower, closer to the ground view of the operations of a company and to find a role perhaps in consulting that would be focused on like improving the sustainability credentials of a company. The core courses, some of them are already, especially the finance one, I already knew about them. It was still interesting like to talk to the people that had very different background. But what was the most helpful for me, I think, was the GCP, because it's very practical and you work actually with a company and you get into their operations. So I was working for a month with Nestle, and they were basically asking us to map the food loss and waste upstream and downstream of the operations. In terms of courses, there were a lot of electives that were very interesting that I took. So I took the entrepreneurship concentration, and here also it was quite concrete, like building a business plan and touching on things that from the high-level view of finance, I would not really have considered in my analysis. So that was like what was the most interesting for me, I think. I think sustainability is getting more prominent, roles that that MBA students are looking for within like all industries. One of the reasons why I decided to go for Cambridge is that I wanted a business school that is within a broader organization of a university. Like the broader university is producing a lot of a big body of knowledge, I would say, in topics that are very important for me if you are curious and trying to expand your views beyond just the MBA cohort and like talk to other people, whether it's during the Cambridge venture weekends where you can like sort of start to develop a new company. Like there was one on food security, and I met some people from the undergraduates in plant sciences, also PhDs in plant sciences. Like these relationships between the business school and the broader university, I think, are very much present and were very valuable for me. I'm very interested in conservation, protection of nature, investing in natural capital, and so on. And Cambridge is actually very much a hotspot for this. I knew that I was interested in sustainability, and I wanted also to explore entrepreneurship and like working for startups and so on, while still making the most of my background in finance.